Once upon a time, in a lush and vibrant forest, there lived a hardworking and kind-hearted man named Matikas. Matikas was known throughout his village for his unwavering dedication and his generous spirit. But what most didn't know was that Matikas had a very unusual friend, a mythical creature known as a Kapre named Pepe. Pepe was no ordinary Kapre. He was the guardian of a gargantuan amount of gold hidden beneath a 1,000-year-old tree, a tree so ancient and magnificent that it seemed to touch the sky itself. Pepe and Matikas had formed an unlikely friendship, built on mutual respect and kindness. One day, recognizing Matikas's hard work and the burdens he carried, Pepe decided to share a secret with him. He revealed the location of the gold and entrusted Matikas with a kilo of it, hoping to ease his friend's life. Overjoyed and grateful, Matikas used the gold wisely, and his life transformed. He became prosperous, and his kindness seemed to spread even more throughout the village. However, as time passed, the wealth changed Matikas. He became indulgent, spending his days and nights in vices, forgetting the hard work that had defined him. Craving more of the luxurious life, Matikas returned to Pepe, asking for more gold. But Pepe, seeing the change in his friend, refused. He reminded Matikas that the gold was not meant to fuel greed but to alleviate hardship. Matikas, blinded by his desires, could not accept Pepe's decision. One night, under the cover of darkness and while Pepe was asleep, Matikas crept to the ancient tree and took as much gold as he could carry, believing this wealth would bring him ultimate happiness. But unbeknownst to Matikas, the gold was not just any gold. It was enchanted, bound by ancient magic that balanced generosity with consequence. By taking more than the 1 kilo allotted to him in his lifetime, Matikas triggered the curse. The next morning, Matikas did not wake up in his bed. Instead, he found himself transformed into a Kapre, rooted next to the ancient tree as its new guardian. Pepe, now released from his duties, visited Matikas one last time to explain the curse and the lesson of true wealth not being found in gold, but in the richness of one's heart and actions. Matikas, now the keeper of the gold, had eternity to reflect on his choices and the value of generosity over greed. The villagers whispered tales of the generous man who turned into a Kapre, a cautionary tale of the consequences of greed. And as the new Kapre, Matikas vowed to guard the gold with kindness, hoping to one day redeem himself and teach others the true value of wealth. And so, beneath the ancient tree, the gold remained, protected by a guardian who had learned the hardest lesson of all, watched over by the whispers of the forest and the legacy of a friendship that changed the course of their lives.